just I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up Patron every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like
Hello, chat.
don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Get dirty all night, that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get paid, it's maximum wage. That body belong on a poster. I'm in the days, that bottom is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a gun out of holster. Tell me whatever, and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go.
Hello, chat. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Schultzman. Hello, Swag Smoldorp. Hello, Amid. Hello, Enrod. Hello, Tyler K.
When you go down,
She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the pool, I watch her go. She got me throwing
Hello, Goose God.
I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bank,
Hello, chatters.
but I'm king of the club. And I'm wearing a
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have the right music set up. I don't. Today, we're starting Foddy in February. If you don't know what Foddy in February is, basically, throughout this month, I am going to try to beat the big Foddian type games, which, if you do not know, Foddian type games are games where you make progress slowly. Make progress slowly, but if you mess up, then you fall all the way back down. The name Foddian comes from the game we're playing today, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I have never played this game before, but I'm opening it as we speak. I am playing on a mouse. There it is. I'm playing on a mouse. Welcome to Getting Over It. I'm doing this to prove that I don't rage, because I don't. Also, by the way, Eric Unt, thank you for the follow. I'm not gonna get frustrated. When was the last time I got frustrated? Oh, I see, okay. Ooh, that's weird. Presses credit. Yeah, it just immediately ends. Okay, I'm assuming I need to just hook the little hammer right there. Okay. Oh, no. No! Yep, nope, that was on purpose. On purpose.
There's no feeling more intense.
Hello,
than
Bennett Foddy.
starting over.
No, there's enough
If you
fall
deleted
damage
your
in this game.
homework the day before it was due,
Yes,
as I have,
constantly.
or if you left your wallet at home,
No!
you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Okay.
If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view, starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not
Sure.
ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day,
Nope, I'm
then what
not.
you're about to go through might
Actually,
be too much.
Did I have
Feel
a
free
bad
to go
day?
away and come back.
Did I? Because I had to wait 2 hours at school. I had to wait 2 hours at school
Alright,
for a
thanks
meeting that
coming
was
with
1
me on
hour.
this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
My
Don't
mouse
worry,
pad is
I'll save
not
your
big enough for
progress,
this.
Always, even your mistakes.
No. Down. Turn the sensitivity up. That was a bad idea. But there we go. Just get on over there. No!
You just lost a lot.
No, that was not a lot of progress. You're just
That's
wrong.
A deep frustration.
No, it's
a
not.
real
I'm
punch in
fine.
the gut.
Look at every progress that you just said I lost, I just made back and more. Oh, saved it twice.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
Nice.
The author of that game was Jazzuo.
No, I
a
don't.
mysterious
I
Czech
don't rage,
designer
God.
who
No,
was
like
known at the
I'm
time as
doing
the
this
father of B
to
games.
prove.
And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and
Why is it in a
unfriendly to
cauldron?
gain much
Because if
of a
it wasn't, it would
They're
be
built
a lot
more for the
easier.
joy of building them than as polished products.
Oh. No, I'm so close. No! Okay. Okay. Almost up the right. Nice. Easy.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Try not to
In it,
rage.
Your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing,
You can make.
in the digital world or in real life,
Okay, I'm fine.
has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of
Bennett, why are
forward
you
progress
talking?
is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
I am not in danger
Anyway,
in the
when you
slightest.
start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this
I'm a
dead
little bit in
tree
danger.
that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Oh, you mean like this game?
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You
Every
prod
time I
and
go
poke at
hiking,
it,
that's
exploring the limits
just
of your
me,
reach
just sexy
and your
hiking.
strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
See, the thing is, every time I
Most
fall, I just
obstacles
get
in video game
better.
worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the
Stop-
correct method.
stop calling your dog
the
my
correct
name.
equipment, Or just by spending enough time. In that sense,
He
every
shuts up
pixelated
every time I
obstacle in
fall.
Sexy Hiking is real.
He's being philosophical. Let him be. No. Okay, but I didn't fall all the way down yet. No. See, guys, he stopped talking. Yeah, I do just want to keep getting visiting the coffee cup. It's like Schultzman at 8 a.m. every morning. Okay. Slowly. Nice. Look at that. There's water in here too? Damn, I thought it was just me. Upsetting. Upsetting but not frustrating, you know? I do, like... I don't get angry often, I must say. Like, even from this, like, I've seen people get mad at this point of the game. Where they, like, fall just a little bit, and all of a sudden they're losing their minds. Should we do a Q&A during this? Sure. I gotta slingshot myself. Nice.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about.
What's my name? Spooner, what are my
Funny
top
thing
3
happened to
favorite
me as I
colors
was
and
building this
why?
mountain. I'd
Red.
have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Red, pink. Probably, I would say pink. Pink is
When you're
definitely.
building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape
That's
that
fine.
you played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden.
I'm
and
just
set
listening to
until they're immutable
Benefati.
rock.
His beautiful
And
voice.
at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking
And
it
right
into
there, we're
pieces
back at
and
the
starting
beginning.
fresh with new ideas.
You know what? It's fine. Third favorite? Honestly, I do like black. I agree with that answer. Whoop. No! Why did you do that? You'd rage and leave it. Why are you guys getting so mad already? It's not even bad yet. Crimsonous red, like a light pink. I like light pink though, not like a hot pink. Is him laughing? Yeah. Well, that's because I find it funny. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like your name. I like that color. I'm glad you changed your favorite color because I never liked yellow. I just did that completely wrong. Hey, buddy. Huh. I'm losing it. By losing it, I mean losing the controls I had because I was doing really good before. Hey, Aspen. Slowly. No! I pushed myself away. Yellow's a good color? Ah, I never liked it. I never have. Yeah, but I'm glad it's not your favorite color anymore, you know? No offense to yellows. To yellow lovers out there. Yeah. Probably a light blue and a light pink. Mustard yellow, really? Mustard yellow is your favorite color? Like, out of every yellow, there are some, like, sunflower yellow. I can get that. But mustard yellow? I feel like that is, like, the prime, like, ugly color. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You dare. Ah,
It'll
you
happen
dare.
again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
It doesn't. You died within 3 seconds? I don't understand how anyone would ever play this on a trackpad. Uh-oh. That's fine. Because then I can do that, and then that, and then miss.
All our food keeps blowing up.
Nimshine with the sub, 15 months, wow. Oh, that was an accident. Wait. There we go, that's fine. Go in, and then around. I'm sorry, Goose God. You got the SMP roll though, right? Like, you got the channel points? So you don't have to leave the SMP, right? That was weird. Did you get your SMP rule? I mean, you can check the Discord. There we go. Pull me up. You were in the last one? Okay, yeah, then you already have it. Stop. Ooh, that was nice. No. Okay, back over. Nice. That was nice. That was nice and sexy right there. Sexy climbing, if you will. Thank you, Naf. This is my first time ever playing it. You'd be surprised with how amazingly good I am. Don't do that. Don't flip around the bottom like that. Now, how did I get myself in this scenario? How did I get myself strung across FFDBD? Green, green, yet Dead by Daylight? Okay, I'm starting to understand the controls. I don't rage, but I laugh or I gamer focus and go completely silent. Well, yeah, it's because I don't want to lose progress despite knowing that I will. Oh, comeback. Not a comeback, but a protected drop, you know? Fighting in February. Are you doing this thing? That is my plan. I want to beat this game first. I want to see how many I can get through during this month. I want to see if I, over the course of a few streams or like throughout the entire month, I want to see if I can beat Getting Over It, Pogo Stuck Map 1, and then depending on, I honestly don't know if I'll make it past either of those two. Like, I don't know if I could make it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Fortnite February, and Fall Guys February, because I think they're all funny that they start with F. I have seen speedruns of the game. I was really thinking about pretending to playing this game and then just playing a speedrun, but I figured you guys would figure that out really easily, so it wouldn't be funny for that long. I figured it'd only be funny for like 10 seconds. Don't go under, you ape. Hey, we're getting up to airplane level. Pogo Stuck though, Monka S. Pogo Stuck hard. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be too bad with the controls of Pogo Stuck. Alright, I just need to not push off the wall here.
For
There we
years
go.
now,
There we
people have been
go.
predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated
Yes, I'm
objects,
playing keyboard and
bought in a
mouse.
store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context.
For jump
once
to
the moment
Pogo
is
Stuck, but I
gone,
love
they
the style of this
transform
game.
into
That is fair.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
No! Oh, for Jump King to Pogo Stuck. Got it. I feel like I might, like, I already bought Pogo Stuck, so I might as well play it. Well, it's hard to measure how many times I fall, because unless you're measuring exactly falling to what. Because there's falling down this, and then there's falling all the way to the beginning, Schultz, thank you for the gifted sub to Aspen.
Blowing up.
Law insurance. You've used count. What, now you have in a TikTok, and now you're playing Fodian games. You're definitely a Ludwig fan. I mean, oh, you're talking about that TikTok. That TikTok was for Ludwig. And I'm playing this game for the first time ever because it's Fodian February. Gotta play all the Fodian type games. I've been planning this for like a month. Ludwig did clickbait me. That is true. Ludwig used me as clickbait. Can you imagine? Look up, I got, what is it? It's I got called out by a famous TikToker, and it's the very beginning. I'm in the thumbnail and the very beginning of the video. Like before, it's a Reddit recap. That's how you know you've made it. I mean, I would hope I've made it, but...
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Exactly, I'm no failure. Hey, at least I didn't fall all the way down. Chainsaw Freddy, thank you for the follow. No, Ludwig, I was trying to come up with a joke of how Ludwig isn't a Twitch streamer because he's a YouTube streamer now. Don't do that. See how you're doing that? Stop doing that. Sit down nicely. Pick up the hammer. Launch that way. Thank you. Not in this car. Definitely in this car. You're on orange number 2 already? How long ago did you sit down?
You've done this part before.
I know I have. I know I have.
Do what you did the first time.
Okay. The first time I actually flew over this rock. Should I do that again, Bennett? Mr. Foddy? Whoa! Calm down. You're getting more angry than I am. No. There was maybe 30 seconds between orange count 2 and orange count 3. I can rhyme orange right with banana. Banana. Don't go under, you idiot. Stop teleporting under. I'm hitting my candle. The one I have like a foot in front of my mouse pad. Oh yeah, no, that TikTok is pretty old actually. And I made that, and then I made another one for his TikTok contents, and I got 2nd place in both categories. Both most liked and chat vote, or chat's favorite. Andrew, you should do an orange speedrun any percent. Actually, no, 100%. 100% glitchless orange speedrun. Get back up there. Get back up there, you muscular hunk. That's not good. Oh, it's fine. Not fine. Not as fine. Not as fine. I'm fine. Definitely fine. Definitely fine. Definitely fine. I'm reverse speed running it. I'm running as fast as I can back down the mountain. I'll stream. I'm eating oranges. I can't eat any, or I'm ending stream when I can't eat any more oranges. So you'll do a month-long subathon, but just to pay for oranges. Streaming, but every sub I eat an orange. Be careful, you might have to eat 10 oranges in a row just from one 10 gifted. Orange-a-thon! Yeah! Actually, do you know what would be kind of fun? It's a subathon. But every sub is like, so every sub is 10 minutes. But also, I can take 10 minutes off by eating like a pancake. The pancake-a-thon. So either, when you sub, it either adds 10 minutes or I eat a pancake. Would I be dead by the end of it? Probably. But let's say there's only like 20 minutes left and I just shove 2 pancakes in my mouth. Nothing can happen. I'm invincible. A modern day sis. Let's go!
Over time,
No!
we've put more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the
Orange
new
fla-
medium.
Ah!
Of the digital
Orange
age.
flavored
You can build
pancakes?
culture out of trash.
What is wrong
But
with
only
you?
trash culture. B games, B movies, B music,
B movies.
B philosophy.
Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Sing it, Jerry Seinfeld. Once cooked chicken in orange, it was good. Well, isn't that just orange chicken? I can cook chicken in an orange. Orange chicken. Don't type Andrea pancakes with a capital A. Stop
The vertical
grunting.
wall here has a way of getting harder the more times you try it.
That's not true.
I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
I'm not even swinging harder. I'm not even angry. I'm lucky to be on this journey, Bennett Foddy.
No.
No. Thanks, Australian guy. Thanks, Australian voice actor. Think the Asian orange pancake? Whoa. It was in a slow cooker, though. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, and then I gotta go under here.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
Nice.
Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Beautiful. I did it, Bennett. Are you
There's
proud of
3D
me?
models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
Isn't
candid
there-
shots of
isn't there a
Kanye
speedrun
and
strat
Taylor
here?
Swift mashups, car crash epic fail.
That is a
gifs,
speedrun
Russian
strat.
dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded,
try it?
forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh.
TikTok.
And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Hey, yeah, let's
In this
not fall
context,
that way.
it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Ah! Woo! You got any funny secret commands to stream elements? Oh boy. Whoa, barbecue save me. Swing around and push up as you get to the... Oh, I see, I see. Whoa! Where are we going? This copyrighted?
Get nasty over, boy.
I'm vibing. I'm vibing to this hard.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the
Yeah,
road
Bug Police for real.
bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Yeah!
Play them blues that boy playing.
No. Hey, but the yodeling goes hard though.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed
I'm
me
like
on
burning my hand on my There we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my sleeve over because I'm rubbing my hand against my mouse pad and it's kind of hurting.
and I ain't going to be treated this way.
See, does raging make for, I guess, more entertaining content? Yes, but I feel like so does watching me somehow not rage at things that you were like, I would definitely rage to that. By the end of the stream, you guys are going to be raging harder than I am.
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
I'd still like to focus on the game a little bit.
Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes.
The calm scares me more than if you rage. Why? You guys think I can hit that? I think I killed that shit. I would have a controller on the wall by now. Because everyone... And what if I don't, huh? Hey! Exactly. Oh, come on. No, the song ended. God, why does the song end? Just fake, just rage at the fact that the song ended and not the fact that I fell all the way back down to the beginning. Thank you, Neff. You know it. Is this copyright? Yeah, just black screen. Sorry, copyrighted content is currently being played. I don't get you're not raging, because it's all my fault. I'd be raging if it were the game's fault. Like, if they were, like, all of a sudden just, like, invisible platforms or my camera, like, glitched through a wall, I'd be a bit more frustrated. But it is all my fault. I do. I live off of music. Music is my life force. Despite not having it... I didn't know this was Baby Shark on YouTube. Exactly. Ah. Spin time. I added 2 secret words that activate with keywords and sentences.
No.
Oh boy. Nice catch. Not nice catch. Whoop. I like to believe that Just Chump is watching my streams from a signed out guest account. And that they just can't chat. That's what I like to believe. I hope Moses is still streaming once I finish, because it is their birthday. And if they're still alive, I'm definitely going to raid them. Yep. Yep. Nice.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears.
Wow.
John Vance Cheney.
Just Trump banned me from his chat? Why? What'd you do? Don't say that. I mean, if you want to tell us what you did, that way we can get the chump mod that we have in chat occasionally.
No.
To see, unless you want me to get my my honorary chump mod to see what you did, see if you need to be cross banned. Exactly, Nimshine. No. Woohoo! No. Oh yeah, who? Wait, Naf, who? Ah, damn it, I forgot about that bit. If that bit went for the whole month, it would have been so good. No, Andrew, don't have people guessing my middle name. So he seems like a teddy bear in real life. So you got banned by Liam, is what you're saying. Yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. That seems right. Well, be careful, because Liam is a mod in this stream, despite never once, I don't think, even joining this stream. Didn't do anything earth-shattering. It's Booberby Gaming. Yeah, can we have a whole generation of kids named, like, Gaming? Can we have a kid named Minecraft soon? Oh, this is my little baby. Oh, it's alright looking. Thanks, its name is Minecraft. Oh god, in the next, like, 10 to 20 years, we're gonna get some Tommies. There's gonna be an influx. There's gonna be an influx of, FaZe Zezima Ninja Gains. Perfect. First name FaZe, or do they earn that title? My brother's name is Tom. No, but like Tommy. Middle name in it. See, Aspen, the more you defend yourself, the more I feel like you did do something.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Thank you, C.S. Lewis. Also, thanks for bringing the piano music back. I'm vibing with it. Not vibing with that. Aspen, and just kidding. They need a 1v1 on Rust to earn the phase. No! Uh-oh. See, imagine if this hole just wasn't here, though. Then this whole area would be safe, and then it would be fine. Name their child Dream? Or, like, Clay? Because that is what he says his name is. I honestly don't know if that's true. My worry is that we're gonna get a kid named Quackity, or not Quackity, a kid named Rambo. I don't want to see any kids named Rambo. I hate kids enough. I don't need to meet one named Rambo. Imagine you name your kid after like a Minecraft YouTuber and then they get canceled.
I feel within me a
And then,
peace above all
like
earthly
they
dignities,
get canceled,
a
and then your
still
kid
and
is just
quiet
named after like someone who did something really horrible. A kid named Tubbo, oh for sure. Or they're just gonna name their kid Toby,
You cannot now believe
and then
that you
always
will
just
ever
refer
feel
to
better.
them as
But this is not
Tubbo.
true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly
Drahim?
believing it, will
Oh,
make you less
pronounced
miserable
Dream. I
now.
see.
Abraham Lincoln.
If my kid gets bullied by a guy named Manitree, Dream was taken. I want to meet a kid named Cancel Culture, and I want him to be the bully of the school. Sap. God, that's such a horrible name in general. Like, not as a username, but as like an actual name. Sapnap. Like, what the hell? Carl is a normal name, all right. I feel like if you're naming your I was about to say, why am I modded?
I'm messing you up. You can
Welcome,
use
Liam. It's crazy how you just showed up right after we were talking about you. Why you modded? Well, I modded you before Parasocial. But welcome, Liam. Thank you for the follow, Liam. That is funny. That is really funny. Welcome, Liam. Uh-oh. Naming my kid Twitch. Name my kid Chump and make him fight. Just absolute brawl. To the death. I did not... I know we were just talking about you, Ashman. I don't know how Liam just straight up Voldemorted this. I didn't DM them. I don't think anyone did. I think they just like... I have a feeling I'm being... I've heard my name through the psychic realm. I'm gonna go I'm everywhere. Everywhere all at once. The real reason why you're modded is just because I'm scared of you. I did just Beetlejuice, Liam. Even though chances are Beetlejuice. We decided that the last stream. Chances 100% are Beetlejuice. Liam was like sitting like Charles Xavier. Mm-hmm. What? When did I Beetlejuice you, Andrea? No, we decided that Chance was Beetlejuice because... But, like, rather than just because of who they are. But, we said that rather than saying their name 3 times, you just... They get you to mod them. And then after I said that, they said, it's showtime, Megalol. No. Don't. Downstairs and you said my name. Guys, watch, I can make her come back. Oh, I don't remember that. Sadly. That sounds funny, though. Am I Beetlejuice? It's showtime! No. Do you think I could Beetlejuice Dennis? Search as. I'm not scared that Liam popped out of nowhere. I don't know. You never expect. They've been watching from the shadows ever since they found out they were modded. Just didn't want to reveal themselves. Waiting to come in, waiting for someone to say something like, "Oh, I was banned from Chump's chat." I would never. Can you? Okay, this one's a little bit. This one's a little bit too like rough for me, you know? It's not as clear and like singy-songy as the yodeling was. I don't have jammies? Liam, do I need to make you a 7 TV mod as well? Monk Omega. I think other people may turn it off. I'm vibing with it though, so why do that? Sure, smile. I'll do it. Huh, what'd I do? What is your profile picture? Alright, 1 sec. 7TV! 7TV, 7TV. Give them more power. I have 1 unread notification. I got a new pattern? Whoa! That pattern is sick. I've been 7TV sub for a month, so now I have a new pattern. Guys, action, it might take 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we'll refresh chat, and I'll show it, because it's sick. That's a sick skin. Add editor. I think I have a few of your emotes. Is Liam just as scary as see you? I would say Liam, I mean, at least for me, is more mysterious than Chance is. Chance is scary, but because of how upfront they are. Liam seems like they'll just sit there saying nothing, and then someone will say something, and they'll just ban them, and be like, yep, you're gone. I saw someone, I forget who, and saw Chance in chat and screamed. Why are you so scared of just mods? I hope Chance is feeling alright right now. I don't know. Chance is scary? Chance is scary to a viewer in a chat. I'm scared of Chance, but only when they're a mod and I'm not, so I understand it, you know? Like when I'm in, thou who shall not be names chat, and they time me out all the time. I believe Liam has also timed me out for saying something, but I probably deserved it. No, I'm not saying don't speak, I'm just saying don't break rules. Also, Liam, I want you to know that just because you are modded does not mean you have any, like, requirement to come by or be here. I just did it because I know you are a good mod, so if you are here, I figured if you see something, rather than not being able to do anything about it, you know Twitch better than a lot of us, so. There are no liabilities that come with this, no requirements. If you want me to unmod you, I will, but I figured you have fun in mod view. It's the song. This song needs to stop. Can I, like, skip the song? I don't want to completely turn it off. Oh, do you not use mod view? That's fair. Mod view is... I know whenever I'm in a mod, I don't really have, I don't use mod view. My sleeve came up. Ah, I use Chatterino. Makes sense. I tried to use Chatterino, I just did not understand, I did not understand it enough to use it. Yeah, unban request. I mean, usually when there's an unban request, I'll look at it on stream. Because I think they're funny to read on stream. And then I'll either I can tell if I want to ban someone for sure, or I'll ask chat and stuff. Hey, the song ended. That means what? Hey, now that the song ended, watch this. Watch this. No, now that that song ended, watch this. You gotta remember that I didn't get frustrated playing Cuphead. I never finished it, by the way, but storing up unban requests. Thing is, I have so little unban requests, because usually I'll get like one a month. Because we'll get one person that I ban, and the rest of them are all either self-promoters or... Yeah, there's none right now. It's all either self-promoters or, like, bots. Those are the only other things that get banned here. But definitely, hopefully... I'm not saying hopefully as in we'll get bad people, but hopefully I'll get bigger, like, as I grow. And as I grow, we'll find more annoying people, obviously, and we'll have to ban them. And I'll have a reason for, like, a fourth of my chat being mods. Whoa, buddy. What is Chance got banned? Wait, Chance got banned from who? From where? From here? I banned Chance? So you can keep the rewards view clean. That's kind of you. Whoa! Wait, did I ban? They asked because they wanted to make it. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I was like, what did Chance do that made me ban them? I don't ban people often. I'm hungry for viewers. You know how it is. Someone has to be like Joey level. You guys remember Joey? Classic stream character. I should do one of those iceberg things. You know, the other day, they who shall not be named did like an iceberg. Yeah, the one who death threat said, if you end stream, I will find you and kill you. We let them go on for way too long in the first place, but still. Yeah, well, that sounds normal, Nimshine. I should do an iceberg. That's a completely original idea. I'll do that in a future stream. Bruh. Imagine this, but if the hammer was wiggly. Like if it bent a little bit from pressure. All I know about Chance is that they're scary. I know they're both the scariest person to ever talk to and also like one of the kindest. That is just real though. Like you get close to Chance and they're just really sweet. Nimshine, you are lucky they are not here. Like, you would be perma-banned right now from, like, every chat they belong in. Also, Ashton, chill it with that. Chill it. Chill it with that. But I see your message. Or Aurora, the one that attempted to dox you. Yes, I remember them as well. They unfortunately still go to my school as I have not graduated high school yet. But don't worry, I am not a minor. I just happen to be an adult in high school. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that message and send it to them. I'm gonna say, by the way, here's what Nimshine said during today's stream. Also, Naf, if you're still here, did CJ's subathon end for real, for real? Exactly. It did. Damn. I mean, he went for 2 weeks. Man went for 2 weeks. He deserved a break, for real. I recommend watching the last 10 minutes. Oh, is it sweet? I was gonna watch the last 10 minutes, but then I got called into a meeting at school, and I don't have a 7th period, so I had to wait for school to end in just a random period, because I was just doing nothing. So that's an hour. And then I had to wait 30 minutes for a tutorial, because the teachers I was having a meeting with had tutorial. And then I waited 30 minutes for them to show up, just for them to say, like, oh yeah, no, we'll just figure stuff out. And then into the meeting after 5 minutes. So I waited 2 hours for a 5-minute long meeting. And I missed the end of CJ's stream. I am going to, I want to start reaching out to more people to play games with and stuff on stream, especially because, like, super heartfelt ending, good. Whoa, 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 whoa. You want the? Oh, it's a Baneri outbreak. Should get Chance to play game with me. I think Chance is gonna play Fall Guys with us. Sometime later this month. We're gonna have Fall Guys Friday. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Why is there a child here? Hell yeah, Naf. Alright. No! Don't do that! Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop down.
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
I won't.
I am not there. I did not die.
Thanks, Mary Fry.
Mary Fry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played every game during his subathon. Like, every game. Always know when to abandon your throw. There we go. Too far. Nice. Whoop, 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 whoop.
When games win you, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting,
My hands are
delaying
sweating.
you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned
Multiplayer
off by
timed
that. They want to
Wordle?
burn through it quickly. A quick fix
I
for the
100%
fit,
know
and tricks for the
Schultzman
clicks of the
wakes up
faceless.
every morning, drinks
But
his
that's
coffee,
not
and
you,
does his
you're an
Wordle.
acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
Oh, what? I missed that. True? That sounds about right. Possibly watching some of the Australian or EU streamers.
Now
that
I
he
know,
follows.
most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you.
Nope.
Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food.
So not true.
That's culture too.
I mean, technically, I have 10 million views. Just not here. Have you heard of
But on the off
Absurdal?
chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
I get about
What's the
4
feeling
a.m. I have
Are you
streamers I have
stressed?
to watch.
I guess
wow.
you don't hate it if you got this far, feeling
Damn,
frustrated.
4 a.m.?
It's underrated.
The infamous orange
An
jump.
orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel.
There you go, Andrew.
That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
I'm going to bed at that time. Bye-bye.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Shulzman, do you have any days you get to sleep in? There's Birdle, which is only birds. So is it 5-letter words, but it's only birds? The Weekend. Ah. Is it your job that makes you wake up that early, or do you choose to wake up that early so you have time in the morning before you have to work? I see. Wake up by 6 a.m. regardless.
No.
No. Thanks, Australian voice actor. Alright, well, we're an hour in. I have calls with Europe and Asia. Get you a mod that has calls... that calls both Europe and Asia 2 to 3 times a week. Can't believe you call all of Asia. It's like so many people. All of Asia. All at once, too. I mean, honestly, the language... the fact that you're breaking all of the language barriers by talking to all of Europe as well... Sorry to get everyone to mute. When I wasn't trying to making a call from the other direction, it was a nightmare for my sleep schedule. I can see that. Also, now, if you were in China, it's cool. I have never traveled outside of North America. I need to push off the boxes there. Are only you and Andrea able to whitelist people? At the moment, yep. Why? Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. Whoa!
Life is a mosaic of
Whoa.
pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between 2 moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between 2 wars.
Who is it?
You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Vex Scody?
Chicken.
Dazza! Hi, Dazza. No!
Sorrow is my own.
It's
now.
okay, Dazza. I
Letting you grasp
appreciate the
flames
follow.
As it has flamed often before.
Welcome.
But not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
Also, if you're wondering what just happened, I am, chicken. I'm trying to prove that I cannot rage. Because chat doesn't believe me that I just don't rage. Also, welcome, Dazza. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I don't rage. I've never been a mad person. There's a reason why I can't play sports. Whenever I was told to, like, get mad to play good, I would just get upset and start crying. Now, will that happen here? Who knows? I do. Well, that's not raging. That's just me not wanting it to happen. There's a difference in, like, and, oh, no, no, no. That's not raging. That's just not wanting it to happen. I'm not inviting it. I still don't want it to happen. I just don't get mad when it doesn't, you know? I'm a pretty patient guy. What can I say? I mean, look at that. You know how much faster what just happened was compared to when I first played through that era? You should have reverse psychology. Don't they know not to tell you what you need to do? Huh? What? I don't get it. I don't know if I'm just reading it wrong or if I'm actually just like an idiot. Probably the latter. Ah, I see. They should have said not rage. This is a not rage game. Don't fall that way. Thank you. You know, I more appreciate the good things that happen. Like when I improve at a certain section. I see. I believe I have to go here. Chronix? Chase, how are you doing? It has been a while, my friend. How are you doing? It's good to know that you're not, like, disappeared off the internet. Whoa! Been MIF at Twitch because of college. Fair, very fair. I'll be going next year. It's good seeing you too. Remember, I was going through some old Discords, and I saw yours, and it was still open on the announcement page of, hey guys, I'll be going live this month, and it was November. I was like, man, where's Chase been at? Watch this, though. Let's go. I did go ghost, but I'm slowly coming back. Good. That's good. It's getting a windy up here. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this jump. Boom. Whoa! Let's try that again. How have I been? I have been pretty good, actually. I have definitely been vibing. I'm excited for... I have a lot of plans for this February. I am currently in the process of trying to get my second game show under wrap, or not under wraps, like to set up the second episode. Had the first episode last week, almost a week ago from today. A week ago from tomorrow. Ah, very cool. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Hello, Rice Eater. I know. I really need to start editing that. I want to edit it into a YouTube video. Maybe I'll have it out by next week, but I want to turn that whole... I want to turn that game show into music, or into a YouTube video, so I can show people, like, when I want to invite people to it. I can be like, hey, if you're wondering what the show is more about, here's a video of the first game, you know? Because I only have so many friends that have friends, you know? Miko was excited about the YouTube video? Yes, yes, yes. I need to edit it. I want to make it funny. I want to make it not too attention heavy. Like, I want it to go pretty fast. So I'm kind of deciding on whether to add every question or only the ones that had, like, answers. But then the points kind of, like, randomly jump, so I feel like I need to add everyone.
You'll be back here again and again.
Are you sure?
Avenge and repent until you've ascended. Or until you're contented.
Whoa, I forgot how to do this section. No, no, my friend. We are going to jump off this chair. Just like that. And jump off the security camera. Just like that. Except better next time. Because that time sucked. Say cutting a few wouldn't be the worst thing to make sure to edit a video. I agree. Like, if one was just like, yeah, that question kind of happened and it didn't have any banter in front or behind it. I don't know. I can always edit it, see how it feels, and if it feels too long or feels like things are missing, I can just put them in or take them out, you know? Whoa. Whoa there, friend. Tap it. By the way, all it takes is 1 bit to become today's top cheer. Because at the moment, there's no one. There is no minimum to that. Let's just... Where am I? Where is this? Oh, I know where this is. Yeah, that's fine. I'm vibing with this song. If it's a good song, that means I'm gonna do good.
Just like a balloon, I've read the note she left me 1,000,000 times a day. But if someone just
All our food keeps blowing up.
Schultz with the 5 gifted! Thank you so much, Truly Scott, That Nerd Mia. Thank you so much, Schultzman.
hurry back to me today.
Also, Andrew, thank you for the 1 bit becoming today's top cheer. I feel like I need to start putting a top gifted as well.
Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby's gone away.
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome.
Dessert, leaving out the tail of my shirt. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby just wouldn't stay. Reading books from the bottom up, pouring ketchup into my cup.
Don't I have an emote that's just me shaking my ass?
I'm ready to blow my top. Now if my baby's only teasing me, why don't you stop? Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm
I do,
off my
okay.
noodle, I'm gradually turning gray.
Nimshan, thank you for the 2 bits.
Sleep awake anymore.
Now passing Andrea's top cheer for today.
But if my baby wouldn't hurry, then I know I wouldn't worry anymore. No, wouldn't worry anymore.
Andrew, thank you for another 2 bits. And putting Andrea back on top. Okay, let's not take that route again. Let's go the smart way. It's a bit off. It's all fun and games until someone who's serious gets involved. Uh-oh, Nimshan's back in the lead. No,
Of
no.
all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been John Greenleaf Whittier.
John Green? That's actually long for John Green.
Oh no. If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them.
True! That is why I am purposefully unfunny, but 80% of the time. So I was constantly just giving you guys what you wanted. I'd be allowed your mom joke making Minecraft YouTuber, you know? Oh, where you going, buddy? Nice.
All our food
Shows
keeps
with the gifted
blowing
sub
up.
to Goose
Shelton
God.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Goose Scott 10. They have given 704 gift subs in the chat.
704? We need to have like a whole celebration stream if you ever hit 1,000. Because that's crazy. A Schultzman celebration stream. Dennis still has more than me. Well, we don't know. Dennis lies to us about his job, so he could be a secret millionaire. We don't know. He's a German that works for, and I quote, a tech company. Yeah, sure, buddy. I wouldn't compare yourself to him just because he has donated more subs than you. He's a German spy? No, I just think he owns the tech company and isn't telling anyone. Because he wants that, like, secret billionaire life. He doesn't want to be like, oh, yeah, no, I have infinite money. He doesn't want to get on the news. He doesn't want to do any of that. He wants to live alone with 2 cats and his Legos. Stalking Dennis to find out the truth? We tried. We found out his full name. No, I'm kidding. By found out, I mean he told us. There's a tractor here. He's Jeff Bezos' German son. So true. Or, he's me from the future. Have you guys ever thought about that? What if Dennis is just me from the future? And he came back to make sure that I stay inspired, to make sure that I, go the content creation path, you know? No, I don't have the slightest bit of German. At all. But I can in my years coming up, I can fake a German accent. I can learn how to do a really good German accent. And then yeah, I convert to Germanism, obviously. Don't we have a bruh emote? What is it? What is our bruh emote? Oh. It's just like, it's like yup, but more scared. Whoop. Well, I'm definitely getting better. If I could stop, like, rubbing my hand against my, mat. Rather than flicking up like that, let's go the old strategy. Twitch doesn't have a Popcat emote. I have a Popcat emote. Hey, Tails. How are you doing?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I don't, though. I'm having
Iced
fun.
tea.
Oh, thank you, Iced Tea. What if I made this into a YouTube video and just titled it, like, proving I'm a psychopath for 14 minutes and 26 seconds? It's your sister's birthday. Nice. Tell your sister I personally said happy birthday. And not that you told me, but that I knew. I don't even know what a bento box is. I just went with it.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance
I'd
of
like
things
'em.
past.
Okay.
I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new, wail my
Stackable
dear
lunchbox
time's
of
waste.
food inside of them.
William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
That's cool. Jesus Christ. Alright, be honest. Would you rather have me have a talk show or a podcast? No. This is an no. You can't just say both and yes. No, this isn't it. This is an either or option. Podcast. All right. Welcome back to the Boomer Bee podcast. Today we have a guest. It's a fart in a jar, and occasionally I loosen the lid. Thank you, Schultzman. Whoa. Whoa. Did some extra moves there that I didn't need to do. Actually, this game is unrealistic because, these boxes are floating and there's nothing holding them up. So, I'm not playing this anymore. Don't sip off, don't sip off. Okay, we're good. I feel like even just talking like this, like, hello, welcome to the podcast. Today, I'm going to eat 8 salami and then throw it back up. Remember the special guest? The salami. How many channel points from channel? You think I'm gonna take channel points to fall to the bottom? What do you think I am? You think I'm some sort of not cheap guy? No, money. Channel points. What? Who do you think I am? You think I Twitch stream for fun? No, I do it for a profit. This is a joke, by the way. Uh-oh.
Patience is the foundation.
Whoa,
of
what the
eternal
hell was
peace.
that?
Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals
Calm
that
down.
you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
I'll ride the snake for collectively $100 before I get there.
She smiled in defeat with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
The snake takes you to the very, very beginning, by the way. You know, sometimes when I say things like that, it's kind of good that I'm not, like, a very big Twitch streamer. Because $100 is a
Your
lot
failure
more.
here is a metaphor. To learn for what? Please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Rub dub. That's a fake quote. I mean, I like the game music. I don't really want other music. What happened to Andrea? She's probably here. Possibly asleep. Hopefully not. Joshy, I've played all of FNAF Security Breach. Pokemon. Yep. Joshy, you missed... I played the entire game over, like, the course of, like, 4 streams. You say that, and then you fall asleep. I'm weak. Fair. Very fair. That's really funny. Sleep is for the weak, and I am weak. I made a YouTube video about it, Joshy. I posted a YouTube video of me playing FNAF. Should I have probably continued it and made a video for my entire series? Probably. Am I really bad at YouTube? Yes. Would I be better with YouTube if I didn't have school? Also yes. There were also TikToks, that is true. Hey, Pi. Pi, how are you doing? Should I just speedrun the game? What do you think I'm doing? You think this is a normal playthrough? It is. It is also my first playthrough, so I can't really speedrun it. I mean, this entire game could be argued that it is a speedrun. Alright, original idea, guys. How about I try to beat the game, but every $10 I have to reset? Editing YouTube videos sucks? Exactly. I sometimes enjoy YouTube editing, but when I don't have time to edit, like, the reason why the Five Nights at Freddy's video existed is because I had COVID. I had COVID, and I had enough free time where I was like, you know, no, that was a joke, 8 Tails. That I'm not actually doing that. Don't give $10. I will not reset. It was a Ludwig stream that he just did that. Bruh. This is the hardest part for me. I don't know why. I don't know why this is the hardest part. Yeah, but like I was saying, that video happened because I had enough time from not being in school. That I had the morning to really get myself, like, situated. Versus having to come home from school and waiting until 5 p.m. to get myself situated. And then streaming. And then not having any time after. Which was great when Ben edited for me. But...
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth.
Exactly. I laugh, you guys laugh too. I cry. You guys would just be like, man, this is kind of awkward. He's just kind of sitting here crying on stream. Put you onto something, make editing YouTube. Put me onto something. What is the something? Do you have like a strat? Do you have a strat to making YouTube videos? I mean, I'm assuming you have strategies, knowing you said it was your job. Nice. I'm in, boys. Although I have to say, now after playing it, I can say that every YouTuber who, like, lost their minds about the controls was being dramatic. It's a program that looks at Twitch activity and cuts around peaks of activity. You run your stream through it and it kind of gives you a layout for the video. That's cool. So, like, by activity, do you mean, like, viewership activity, or can it tell from the video, or from like the video itself, that things are happening? Like viewership and chatting and stuff. Nah, I will never hit that. It'll take longer to try to hit that than it will for me just to do this. Watch. Watch. So let's say you have a 4-hour video and run it, and cuts down to 25 minutes instantly. That is hot. I probably wouldn't do that for Parasocial, but definitely for like streams if I wanted to just start turning random streams that I thought were funny into YouTube videos. I see, I see. That's cool. That's really cool enough. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad.
True.
Christina Rossetti.
Nice.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry.
You don't have to watch
Now that I'm
every stream I
older,
edit.
my
Yeah,
heart's
yeah.
colder.
The only thing is, since it's my own streams, usually it's helpful because I remember, like, the whole stream, basically, if I do it soon enough. So I know what parts I want to go in. I can just, like, skim through it, looking for the parts that I know I want in it. Mike, I've already been streaming for an hour and a half. You are not first. What? Why are you screaming? Mike, why are you screaming? No, you're not first. Yeah, it has been an hour and a half. Wait, you think just because I'm at this area doesn't mean I'm not an hour and a half into the game? You forget how incredibly good I'm getting, though. I got there in the first 10 minutes, but then I got back there in the first hour and a half. Andrew, I can already tell, knowing you, that you would never be able to play this game. Never once, never ever. No, I was so close. Play for 5 minutes and then delete it. Fair. Hydrate. I have water. You're doing this way faster than a lot of people have seen? Really? I feel like I'm not that good. What can I say? I'm one of those intuitive gamers. Now, I bought my body. Really? Okay. No. It's my favorite voice line in the game, for sure, for sure. 20 minutes to get past the first trees? That was easy. I mean, the controls aren't that weird. I swear I don't have a hack client that, like, makes it easier. I mean, nobody accused me of that, right?
No.
Thank you. Thanks for answering my question. Okay, so I can't turn off just his noises. I like all the other sound effects, though. I hear an ambulance. Like the wah na na na. Yeah, this is for sure the hardest part in the game. Or, like, right now, this is the hardest part for me. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it. Also, I may or may not have started just reaching out to, Your dad came in to say good night, and it's 7 o'clock there. Mr. Kosher. The one, the only. He said it's getting late. He lives in EST, doesn't he? Oh, for sure, Naf. Feel free. Actually, add me as a friend on Discord too now. Thank you, Andrea. Thank. Andrea, thanks for the secret stream elements. Thank you for the secret stream elements.
No.
No. There's one more? Is it someone type sub? Or skeleton. Someone say skeleton. Or spooky. Either spooky or a skeleton. Is it spooky scary? Or just try putting in spooky scary skeletons. There. Is it skeletons dance? Is that what it is? Are those the two words together? Lowercase kek L. Oh, it's spooky dance. Okay. Can you make sure it's not just dance? Like, just type the word dance and see if it happens. Oh, wow. I don't know how you did that. I'm God. You're the Stream Elements goddess. My mods are all different. They're all gods of different things. Schultzman is the god of channel points. Schultzman is the god of channel points. Andrea is the god of stream elements. Chance is the god of chaos, and that does not only apply to my streams. Liam is the god of mystery. And Dennis is the god of German.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's new! He said, oh no, did you hear that? The ambulance is back, and so are the children.
Oh.
Mike, you're not a mod. You also said Dennis is the god of Germany. Exactly. I really want to do that iceberg idea now. I want to steal that from they who shall not be named. Because I think it'd be really funny, and I know a lot of people would have input on that. Especially the longtime viewers. Hey, I had it. Hey, I had it twice. Alright, let's just not fall down anymore. I mean, if I finish it in the next 10 minutes, I could finish the game in the next 10 minutes, that is true. Just made $100, or 100% made up stuff. Just completely nonsensical things. Things that just didn't happen. I'm like, no, only I remember this stuff. What'd you say? Flower? I don't think I missed your joke. I just don't think I get it. Which Loki variant is Chance? Flower. still don't get it.
What?
No, I don't want to just leave it at that, because now I'm confused.
What?
What does variance have to do with flour?
What?
What? What does chance have to do with flowers? I've never associated chance with flowers once in my life. Help. No, don't. What? Last stream was just chatting, and then I played Pokemon for a little bit. Was there a stream in between those, between this and that I blacked out for and just streamed on accident? No, I actually just don't know what you're talking about. Damn it. No, I don't remember the 5 streams before that. Andrew, I'm not trying to, like, make fun of you or anything like that. I just legit don't remember. I'm not trying to target you, I promise. I just actually don't know what you're talking about. But what was the context? That's what I'm curious about. What, like, was I just talking or was there context? Clip it or didn't happen? It's true. So true. Well, even if it's not funny, I still want to know when I called Chance a flower. I don't get it. That was just dumb.
I stand amid the roar of a surf.
What was that?
Shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand.
Who's that a quote
How
from?
few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while
Poetry.
I weep. While I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp
Weeping
them with
indeed.
a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Edgar Allan Poe.
Ah. Poetry indeed. We're only going up from here, boys. Only up. Only up. Big ups, only ups. A big uppies. Only big uppies. Balls, balls, balls. Is it just me, or does anytime you see a TikTok and you open the comment section and you see a comment that's like in all caps, "This has me crying," it immediately becomes less funny? Why did my mom just text me, "Are you taking Algebra 2? I took Algebra 2 sophomore year. I'm a senior. No, I am not taking Algebra 2. Oh, I know why she said that. Algebra 2. Like, dose. I'm taking AP Stats this year. The reason why she's saying that is because last semester...
Can I see another's woe and not be in
Will
sorrow
you shut
too?
up? I'm telling a story.
Can I see another's grief
At my
and
school,
not seek for kind relief? William Blake.
45% of the sophomore class failed Algebra 2. I love algebra. Algebra is, like, I love math. But 45% of the sophomores at my school failed Algebra 2 the first semester. An email saying I have a D in Algebra 2? It's not a bad teaching, but it's not, it can't be the teaching because it's the same curriculum and the same teachers. The problem is, all those kids, the last time they were in school taking math was the 7th grade. Meaning they didn't pay attention in Algebra 1 because they were online. I know for a fact that I don't remember a single thing from pre-calc last year. That's because I was playing Mario Kart and Zoom SMP. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
Pogo stuck type beat. Uh-oh. That was fun. I like that game. I'm definitely not bad at it. I'll say that. I'm definitely not, like, the worst. For sure, not the worst. Moses is still alive.
I'm only gonna draw people who are here. I'm here.
They're doing a charity donathon.
Here.
I didn't know they were doing a charity donathon.
President Sadie Knox.
Alright, let's do it. And seriously, you were way better than the other streamer who watched play it. What can I say? I'm just too good. Alright. Thank you guys so much for coming. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you live. And make sure you send Moses lots of love. Don't be annoying. Tell him happy birthday. Support them. They're doing a charity donathon. So thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, be curious, not critical. Bye-bye!